Alright, let's do this. We're gonna go for Ghost, Sheriff, Bulldog, Vandal. This is my least favourite of the three maps. I just don't think this map feels as nice. I don't think it's bad by any means. I think they've actually done a really good job of all three of these maps. I just think this is the worst one of the three. We'll take a dub though. Ooh! Got the Rainer. I'm really see this is what I mean. Like, it just feels like the easiest one to get a spawn trap going on, but that's not a good thing if you ask me. Okay, now we've got to get nice and accurate with it, chat. Right. Now we've got to get nice and accurate with it, chat. Now we've got to get nice and accurate with it, chat. I actually still only have a Ghost. What is happening? My brother in Christ. I'm getting shit on. Oh, I'm getting absolutely clapped right now. This is dreadful. This is dreadful. Good thing this isn't a fucking gameplay channel, am I right? If played lots of Valorant, why bad at game? Oh, we take a Bulldog though. Absolutely take a fucking Bulldog. Give it to me. What have we got? What have we got? Wait, is that What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh, what we're doing is this is fine. It's first game on. There's that. Wasn't my best shooting ever, but it works. You let them in the blood clot spawn. Okay, I'm back up to almost even here. This isn't too bad. Now we're cooking. Oh, one too many. We take that though. I did feel vindicated though, saying that I thought this was the worst map. My eyes just don't seem to be reacting.
Jets grounded.
22-19 Nate, not ideal, but we take it. Let him cook. Oh, give me the good one. What's the good one? Pieza. Sick of it. Man. Shit last game. I don't want to be shit this game. I want to be good. Let's go. We are once again going Ghost, Sheriff, Bulldog, Vandal. Oh, new head. Absolute new head. Do you know what I'm really excited for, chat? The new Premier League season. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm sure I've mentioned that before. After a good year last year, I'm glad to see that we've gone out there and put more work in to make the squad better. And I'm very excited to see what that results in. And I think it could be very, very good. And I cannot wait to see it pay off. Cannot wait to see it pay off. Declan Rice, Justin Timber. Is it Justin? I think it's pronounced. I think it is spelt Justin. I think it's pronounced differently. But Timber, the centre back. Kai Havertz. I'll be honest, I wasn't a big fan of him at Chelsea, but Arteta likes him and I back my manager, so I'm curious to see how that goes. We've still got the youngest squad. Apparently, we've also got the most valuable squad in the Premier League now as well, which is nuts to me. Alien to me, like 2 seasons ago. I'm just happy things are finally starting to go in our favour. That was terrible from me. I'm excited to see how we line up though. I think it's going to be a bit different. I think the plan is going to be for like our midfield to be Havertz, Rice and Odegaard. And because Rice is so much more competent, we'll be able to play with 2 more creative guys. But it's also curious because apparently Timber could, although he's a centre-back, we might use him a bit like how we used Ben White, which was as like a right-back who progresses the play and like joins the midfield. So you can be cover for Saliba or Ben White, which is really good because they both play important roles for the way we play. So if we can get, or not if we can get him, having him as someone who can offer even more is going to be very, very beneficial. For sure. That was really slow from me. But yeah, like a starting 11 of Ramsdale, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Rice, Odegaard, Havertz, Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus seems really fucking good to me. The really concerning bit, I think, not knowing where Bologna, who we sent out on loan, and dominated France last year, where he fits in. Because he's a young guy who you don't want to lose, but he wants regular first team minutes, and we can't guarantee him that. So you do just find yourself going, right, well, what do we do? Do we see if he'll take another loan, knowing by the sounds of it that he won't? Or do we just cash in on him now? Or do we just try and force him into the team and see if we can make that work? Which would seem ridiculous after spending a fair fucking whack of money on Gabriel Jesus only last year. The joys of being a football manager, I'm sure. So yeah, that'll be most interesting to see how that all plays out. So unfortunate. Really curious. The other really interesting one is seeing what happened with Harry Kane. Newed! Yeah, I'd never want Tottenham to do well. But if he does leave and goes to Germany, it's going to be really weird having the Premier League without Harry Kane in it. The man has been one of the best goal scorers the Premier League has ever seen for a very, very long time. So it'd be very weird for him to not be in the league anymore. But I fully get he wants to win trophies. I mean, that's always been everyone's biggest criticism of him. It's always been, yeah, but he's never won anything. Does he need to go to Bayern Munich so that he wins, so that he has some trophies? Because while Wayne Rooney is the greatest player England's ever produced, Harry Kane is the best striker England have ever produced. And I know Wayne Rooney was a striker, but Wayne Rooney was more than a striker. And later in his career, he dropped back. But as a goal scorer, no one is ever gonna, or not ever, no one has ever lived up to the level of Harry Kane. For England and just like in general, he's one of the great strikers of all time. Also, massive clear outs from Chelsea and that are mad interesting. Like crazy interesting. Because it's all well and good Chelsea clearing out all this dead weight, as they call it, making sure they're safe from FFP and all that shit. But who have they got is the big thing. Who have they got coming in? Because they've cleared out most of their midfield, and now they don't have a midfield. And that Casado deal seems to have gone quiet. Hey, there we go. This is my favourite map by far. Oh, I love this map so much. This map's so good. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh. Yeah. Do you know what a big thing I'm getting annoyed at the minute is chat? Massively winding me up. These strikes. And everyone we seem to have fallen into this trap of being against strikes. The only people that get hurt by strikes are rich people. And the rich owners of these companies. That is it. If you are working class or consider yourself working class, you should be 100% in agreement with these strikes. Because rich don't give a fuck about you. It's like with the writers' strikes, writers just want to be paid a fair wage. That's completely fair if you ask me. The billionaires and millionaires and fucking Bob Iger, who's making 27 million a year, don't care about us or making good stuff for us to watch. He's making 27 million a year off the hard work of these writers that he doesn't want to pay. That's what you got to remember. So why should we care if it's hurting his bottom line? If they can't make all their billions? That's what we need to ask ourselves. Who's it actually hurting? Disney is still going to exist. Disney can afford it. So why do we give a fuck? And like, I saw one about the UPS drivers today. The anti-union people against the UPS drivers are saying if they do their 10-day strike, it's going to hurt the economy to the tune of 7 billion. Yeah, it's going to hurt the economy to the tune of 7 billion if they strike for 10 days. So what I'm hearing is these people are so vital to the economy that them not doing their job costs 700 million a day. Why are we not paying them a fair wage then? That's the real question. I don't get how anyone can think people fighting for fair rights is a bad thing. I fucking hate people who insta-crouch, by the way. I'm missing all my shots. I'm playing really bad this game. Which is annoying when I said this is my favourite map. You kind of need to not be shit when you do that. I'd like the maps to just be a little bit longer, so that people get rewarded for pushing out a little bit, but not so it's like one kill and you can go spawn camp. Shout out Harris Heller, by the way. Nice. Right, Barbie and Oppenheimer come out like this weekend, or this Friday, isn't it? What's everyone's viewing order? How are you guys planning on seeing Barbie and Oppenheimer? I'm assuming you have culture and you're watching both. What order are you watching them in? Because me and the girlfriend had a debate about the right order. She thinks it should be Oppenheimer followed by Barbie. I do not. I think it's got to be Barbie. I'm adamant it should be Barbie followed by Oppenheimer. My logic is Barbie is fun. You can go see that in the middle of the day. It's not that deep. And you can have a good old laugh, and then you can like knuckle in for a serious film in the evening. Whereas if you go see Oppenheimer first, I think you're going to be too depressed afterwards to be able to appreciate the dumb fun that is Barbie. Do you see the issue? I'm assuming you see the issue. I want the fun of Barbie unbridled with the pain of Oppenheimer. Get absolutely clapped. And like, I think I get the logic of the other side of go see the depressing film and then let Barbie save you. But I just don't think it's going to work that way based on what I've heard about how depressing this film is. Which I think is valid, but maybe it's like an individual thing. Oh, there's someone. But either way, I'm mad excited. So the plan is we're going to go see Barbie. Then we're going to go for a Nando's. And then once we've had our Nando's, go back and go watch Oppenheimer. I'm going to eat so much fucking popcorn, I cannot wait. How do you have your popcorn when you go to the cinema, chat? Yeah, how do you have your cinema when you go to the popcorn? Are you,
You, sir, are an idiot.
Mixed people, salted people, sweet people? Personally, I think if you're not mixed, you're a fucking weirdo. But that's just me. Oh, absolute new bed. And you. Is Guardian the play? Ned! I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up.
Okay, it's a note.
Hot take, chat? I've never watched Stranger Things. That's not a hot take. What's the word? Fun fact. I've never seen Stranger Things. I have this thing where I hate watching stuff based on being told it's the greatest thing ever. So, like, I've never seen Game of Thrones either because I refuse to watch it out of spite and spite alone. And I'm probably missing out on a lot of good shows because of it. But then you get stuff like Game of Thrones where everyone just shits on the last season. And you just find yourself going, well, was I really wrong? Or would I just be annoyed like everyone else right now? Instead, I'm blissfully unaware. Oh, I'm annoyed. Dude, I fucked I'm down to both of them though. No, when you just leave that comfort area before you like reset your mouse in the middle again.
Not ready yet.
Because you're like desperately trying to get the thing. That's such unfortunate timing. Got the kill though. Ha ha ha. I fucking hate this jet. This jet is eating me alive. I guarantee you I've killed her like once and she's killed me about 9 times. That's probably why I'm negative, because it's just jet that's killing me every time. Jet that's killing me every time. Yeah, I've not tried going this way the entire time.
Not ready.
Unloved vermin players. Hehehehe. Nice! That was a much better game to end on. Did I finish positive? I think I finished positive on that.